Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for checking out the channel, Spider Sense Riding. For those that don't know me, my name is DJ. I'm one of the three-wheel Can-Am specialists here at Moto Member Select, the largest Can-Am Spyder dealer here in the U.S., just sharing some of my tips, tricks, hacks, and overall product knowledge and the information that I've gained over the past couple of years of working in this industry and working at Moto Member Select with all these spiders here. And today, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the base Spyder RT. We're going to talk about some of the standard features that come on this model, as well as what kind of separates it from the RT Limited. So as you guys can see, I have a base Spyder RT here. It is in the Hyper Silver colorway. This is a 2024 with some of the nice upgraded features from the previous model to 23. But what separates the base RT from the RT Limited is going to be a few things, such as the top case, such as heated seats, certain amounts of heated grips, and then small things like lights and then front liners. But the main difference is actually going to be the air ride suspension, which is that adjustable rear shock that automatically adjusts for weight and how many people are on the bike. But some of the things that you get standard on a base RT is going to be ample amount of storage. You're always going to get that front trunk in there, which is capable of fitting full-size helmets in there. You can fit small suitcases, duffel bags, backpacks, things of that nature. You also come standard with 2 integrated side bags, which is also capable of carrying full face helmets, maybe small things, toiletries, compressors, battery tender leads, rain gear, snow gear, whatever you feel that needs to go in those side bags is capable of making it happen. So you have plenty of ample amount of space in here. And once you jump over to the RT, which is a nice little creature feature that I like to call it, is you actually get an adjustable windscreen. So this is going to adjust up and down depending on what level that you want to put it at. It does have memory calibration. So when you turn the bike off, the windshield is going to drop all the way down to the lower setting. When you turn the bike back on, it's going to go back to the previous height that you had the windshield set at, which is a pretty cool feature if you ask me. There are certain upgrades that you can make to the windshield, like this one here that we did at Moto Member is added the vented windshield. It's about 3 inches taller, and it has these vents where you can open and close just to allow a little bit of airflow to come in. The base RT also comes with standard heated grips for the driver. The driver only, so there is no heated grips for the passenger back here. So it is not, I'm not going to say necessarily meant for 2-up riding. It's perfectly capable of riding 2-up, for 2 people, because you have different things that you can put on here to make sure that they are comfortable. But as a base RT, they're sort of focusing more on the standard solo rider as of right now. It is a great bike for commuting, daily back and forth, even long distance if you really wanted to. Like I said, you have plenty of ample amount of space for your storage. You have some of the creature features like your heated grips and the adjustable windshield to make sure that you're comfortable out there on the road, protect you from some of that wind buffering and then some of those cold elements. If we're riding in the wintertime with gloves on, you can put on the high setting. If it's getting cool outside or early in the mornings when it's a little bit colder during the fall time, or even in the wintertime, you have the heated grip. So works really great when you have gloves on. Works even better if you're going bare hand, but at your own discretion when it comes to something like that. The next thing that the base RT does not have compared to the RT Limited is going to be a front trunk liner. And what that is inside this front trunk here, the RT Limiteds have a fabric liner on the inside to kind of protect some of your goods, like your helmets. You don't really want scratching up or anything like that. The base RT does not have that liner, so it's just going to be the plastic outing from inside the front trunk itself. You can upgrade or opt in for that front liner, like I said, if you want to protect some of your goods in there. If you have a spare helmet that's in there, you don't really want rattling around, or especially you don't want it to be scratched up. So kind of upgrading to that front liner is going to be a great option for you at the end of the day. The next thing is going to be what they call a accent light, or what we call kind of eyebrow lights. And as you turn the bike on, you'll notice these lights right here is what I'm speaking on. So your base RT does not come standard with these lights, but welcome to Moto Member Select, where we like to enhance people's visibility, enhance people's comfort, of course. So we did put these front lights on here, and those stay illuminated the entire time. You can't turn those off unless the bike comes off completely. But this is a feature or a light that is standard on your RT Limits. Again, it does not come on a base RT, but don't be shy of putting extra lights on your bike just for that visibility. The amount of distractions out there on the road, you want to make sure that you're seen. Anytime that you're seen, people are going to make sure that you're there, and you're going to be a little bit safer. I'm not going to say all the way safe, but anything to help out with visibility is a bonus here at Moto Member Select. The next thing that this base RT does not have compared to an RT Limited is actually going to be a top case. And the top case is something that, of course, you can opt in to actually upgrade. So this makes this a really great bike to kind of utilize if you want to kind of hybrid the machine or kind of build it out your way. But your top case, of course, is going to add that ample amount of storage back there. But the base RT comes with the color matching panel back here, which does a really nice job of making the bike look really sleek, really clean. It is super easy to pop this rear panel off and add a top case if you really wanted to. I've done videos in the past where you can add a top case. Real simple to do. Just connect one little wire and you're good to go. But underneath this panel here, there's the link queue system, which allows you to add the top case for one. And two, if you didn't want to go full-blown top case, you can still add things like small storage boxes, or you can add a passenger backrest, because as you can see, the passenger right now, they're just kind of sitting there holding on to the driver, which in some of our cases wouldn't be a problem. But just for extra comfort for that passenger, if they're riding back there with you, you can pop this rear panel off, just purchase or upgrade to a passenger backrest, put that in the link queue system, snap it in, and now they have a backrest back there to kind of chill a little bit. And you can integrate that backrest with passenger armrest, so feel like they're a little bit more locked in. You have that capability of doing so, guys. The next thing that this base RT does not have compared to the RT Limited is a heated seat. So they are very comfortable seats, and the one thing that you get when you jump to an RT Limited or a base RT or RT in general over the F3 is a little bit longer of a seat. So you're going to get a little bit more real estate between the driver on the driver's seat itself as well as the passenger seat. And one of the highlights that I like to kind of point out when I actually have a customer here or even on the phone is they have a specific cutout for that person's legs or their thighs to kind of sit, and then it drops down perfectly to the actual passenger floorboards here. So you have a little bit more real estate when it comes to the seat itself on the RT side, but the base RT does not come standard with a heated seat. The only thing heated on this bike right now is going to be the heated grips for the driver, but you can add a heated seat. So you can either upgrade to the comfort seat, which is just a little bit more plush, a little bit more foam on that seat for padding. There's no heated capability in that, but they also have a heated comfort seat, which upgrades the seat itself, and then also you have the heated capability for the driver and the passenger. You can get them individual. So if you don't have a passenger, you don't ever plan to ride with the passenger, you can get a heated seat for the driver and the driver only. But again, if you do ride with the passenger or plan to upgrade down the road, you can opt in for a heated seat for the driver and the passenger back here to make sure that you both are, comfy in those cold days or those cold rides early in the morning, long distance, whatever it is. It's nice to know that you can upgrade to the heat itself, because you'll have the heated grips for the driver, and then you can include the heated seats for both the passenger and the driver itself. And as you can see, small things on this bike that we've done to enhance a little comfort is the backrest. It is adjustable. It does remove. I've done a couple of videos on actually how to remove the backrest and how to adjust the backrest. But for somebody that rides by themselves, having that capability of the support back there to kind of lean against if you really wanted to, it's a nice aspect to make sure that you can ride a little bit longer, a little bit more comfortable, and that you're enjoying the road. Something that is standard on every single RT, from the RT to the RT Limited, is going to be these running floorboards. They're floating floorboards, so when people do sit on them, they notice that they kind of jiggle a little bit. That's just to help reduce vibration. It's not going to be a lot of vibration going on anyway, but just to know that that's why they actually move a little bit. But you do have a nice long platform for floorboards, which is perfect for somebody looking to stretch your legs out, stand up on the bike, get on and off the bike a little bit easier. And then the passenger also has a floorboard as well. It's not as long, but it is a nice little platform that they can kind of rest their feet. And you can also adjust these passenger floorboards, whether high or low, depending on how tall that passenger is. Or again, if you're by yourself, I have shown how to utilize these passenger floorboards to get on and off the bike. So you can adjust that height depending on how much clearance you need when you're actually about to go over the bike itself. But as from a side profile, obviously here at Moto Member Select, like I said, we're big on visibility, so you can see the capabilities of adding floorboard lights to the driver and the passenger. And then we're pretty famous for adding this turn signal light here. Again, anything to help out with visibility is always going to be a bonus for you guys. So we want to make sure we at least make that recommendation, make that offer, and showcase in some of our bikes so you see what they physically look like on the bike before you go ahead and make that decision. But wouldn't be a bad one to go with at the end of the day. But the base RT, it's a great model to kind of start off on if you're looking to tour. Again, if you're a solo rider, it's going to be a great opportunity. If you have a passenger or you ride two up, it's also a great bike to utilize because you can go long distance. You have plenty of ample amount of storage space, but it makes it hybrid. It makes it diverse when you add a top case to it, because the top case, one, adds an integrated passenger backrest. It adds 2 extra speakers, and then you also have the capability of putting more stuff in that top case. From 2 XL helmets, you can fit 2 of them in there, 2 full faces. You can fit some extra gear. You can fit compressors. You can fit bags, luggage, all types of stuff you can fit in there. But the base RT is a great blank canvas to kind of start off on if you're looking to kind of get into the Spyder world, looking for all the creature features, some of the touring features, but not all the touring features like the RT Limited. but it is a great opportunity for somebody to kind of get into the Spyder world, looking to be a little bit comfortable, really comfortable actually, but there's opportunities to kind of upgrade from there. But guys, that's just going to be a quick video, just like I said, on the Spyder RT, some of the main features on a Spyder RT, and then what separates it from an RT Limited. So I hope this video was useful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. It's really helping out a lot. But if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment, like it, share it with a buddy. If you know somebody that's in the market and they're kind of starting off on the bottom level, get them in touch with us. We want to make sure that they understand what is going on with these Spyders, how to get fitted for them, and understand, what you can actually do to these Spyders. Love to take them out on the test drive. But again, thank you guys for checking out the video, and I'll see you guys next time.